Yo, Apex Solo 1. Today, haunted house lesson. Yo, peace and blessings, man. Apex Solo 1, man. It's the haunted house lesson, man. We're going to throw a few other things in there. You understand? The superhero inside of you, man. How to get in touch with things that's been happening to you that you don't know nothing about, man. I'm going to show you, man, that it's the extraterrestrials, it's the ETs, or however you want to call it, man. The solar beings, the good side, man, trying to, you know, just keep you in tune with things, man. We're going to start off with this haunted house thing, man. It's been on my mind, man, a lot, man, because I'm looking around and today's children are possessed, man. That's just it, man. Today's children are far gone, removed from what we would like our children to be like, man. I'm not saying everybody's child. Some people have, good children. Some people have the bad children, man. Did it start in the house? Did it start when something happened to that child along the way? Is it bad influence? Did it start in school? Where did the children nowadays begin to get so disrespectful? This generation of children are the most disrespectful generation there are. I actually move around in the streets. That's where I do my shows from. That's how I get, stay in touch. And I run into more females saying, "Suck my dick," than I hear young guys saying that. There's more young dykes or regular females, pretty little young girls on their way to school, 16, 17, "Suck my dick, bitch this, bitch that." They in the stores early in the morning, your children, whatever money you giving them, buying candy, potato chips, soda, all this the Arabs got for them in their stores, waiting. Y'all see, if y'all know about it, y'all see the children in the stores in the mornings, AMs on their way, they're going to get a bunch of junk, man. Half of them dressed all fucked up, cold. Parents don't put nothing on them. Why? Because the parents somewhere at work and the kid got to dress themselves. These kids are possessed, man. They like going to haunted houses. There's trips. You can go online and Google haunted houses. You'll get all kind of haunted houses all over America. They're in full effect. Haunted houses have not stopped. This is a big thing. Where did your child get possessed at? By you? When you let them go on a friendly trip with the church or with school or with whatever to a haunted house? To a haunted house? Is it at home? Is it at church with a Holy Ghost? Is it in the streets with other bad children? Is it because they sit up all day and all night and they love to watch scary movies and scare themselves? This is an era where children are watching scary movies all the time. What's going on? Where did these children get this at? Let me share something with y'all. A lot of y'all, y'all don't follow the Holy Quran, but there's a surah in the Holy Quran where they're speaking of a devil, and he tells the Most High. And this is a powerful line. I want y'all to listen close. I don't care what religion you're in. Just listen close to this line that the devil used. He said, "I'm going to make evil fair seeming." I'm going to make evil fair seeming. They're not even going to know they're doing something evil. I'm going to disguise it. I'm going to call it Halloween when I want to have a party. I'm going to call him Satan Claus and Santa Claus that I'm going to use to get in you. I'm going to use cartoon character, Spider-Man, so I can web you, get you into that web, that internet. I'm going to use church, have you chasing Holy Ghost, have you listening to religious clergy babbling on about a book of magic, casting a spell on you in the form of a gospel. Go listen to the gospel or ghost spell. Where did it happen at? When your uncle was playing around with you and had you drink some beer when you was young? When your father or somebody, a big brother, cousins around you playing, you 12, 13, maybe younger, you know, drink a little beer, little nigga, or drink that. Did that spirit of the gin or that lit alcohol and all of that carry? Did it get in you then? Did a young girl put it in you? Some young boys meet young girls, and the girls are so fast, just ready to suck dick, lick balls, ass, everything in the exit and the stairway. Little whores. Where did this all happen at? Let me tell y'all where some of this stuff happened at. The worst thing you could have ever done was took your child or send your child or allowed your child to go to a haunted house disguised as a trip for fun. Evil, fair seeming. Disguised as fun. Now I want you Christians and you Muslims to think hard. To think hard. Have you ever been to a amusement park and willingly went into the haunted house? Yes, you have. A lot of people have. Have you willingly knew your child was going to King's Dominion or 666 Great Adventures, Six Flags, or any of these amusement parks, these wildernesses, this land of Nod? Similarity. Do you understand what happened when you played the game of the devil? You walked into his house. It's haunted and you know about it and you're a Muslim or a Christian. What could be in there? What can be in there? Now let me ask you this. Let's use logic. We're going to go with logic. Because we all been to haunted houses, man. We all have been to haunted houses, and that's the most satanic thing you can do. That's a ritual. You performed a ritual. You premeditated, knew you was going into the devil house, and you went and sent your child to, or know that your child been in a haunted house. Do you know what went on in that house? So let me do this for you. If you have a bunch of job applications in front of you, and a pedophile, someone who loves molesting young children, a rapist, someone who loves raping young children, witches, warlocks, people who practice witchcraft, voodoo, spells, and all of that kind of stuff. Serial killers. You see in the movies like Jeepers Creepers, all the movies on the roadside, all these families and all this cutting up people and all of that, right? What better of an application for one of these people to fill out? What better of an application for one of these to fill out? A pedophile, oh wow, I could work in a haunted house with a mask on. Oh wow, witch, a real witch, real life practicing witch. I can get a job in a haunted house. And the thing is, the scarier the haunted house, the more they scare you, the more stars they get. These haunted houses have stars, have ratings. Go online, look at it. Look up haunted houses. They'll tell you which ones to go to. New York got some. Got some upstate New York. 2-star, 4-star. What's a 5-star haunted house? Man, the devil himself in that motherfucker. So when you walk through, just like in church, now you're walking into this haunted house. Now you're in church. You're walking up to partake of a cracker and wine. The cracker's supposed to be the body of a man. The wine represents his blood. And you eat the cracker and drink the wine. That's where you got possessed at. That's where you got spiritually or demonically possessed at, right there. Then the children go through this haunted house. Did you know those is real pedophiles, real people with these jobs, but behind the scenes now can get to practice all of their shit? So when your child is walking through or running through being scared and all of that, you understand what dust they're blowing on them in them haunted houses, what incense that is burning? You don't understand if that's real or fake blood? You don't know that. Looks real, don't it? You don't understand who's behind those masks. Real serial killers, pedophiles running, chasing your children, casting spells at the same time. Your child come out of there, think it's a trip. Think back to when your child went to a haunted house. Or you introduce them to church and be real with yourself. This should start happening after that. He's right. Think back. Maybe a year or two later, your child come and tell you, this nigga come tell you he gay, or he start being gay. The female come tell you she gay. This is what's going. You get possessed going in these haunted houses. They come out of there serial killers. 11, 12, playing around the haunted house. That's fucking Jeffrey Dahmer. I bet you he been in a haunted house when he was younger. Those are serial. That's who becomes serial killers. You get possessed going through. All kind of curses and magic and witch spells is being put on you for real when you really go to a haunted house. So if you and your mate or somebody was really talking about going to a haunted house, taking the children, you crazy. A full demonic curse can be put on you in there. Y'all understanding that, man? You walked into Satan's house. It's haunted. You thought you was having fun. And you really got some shit that happened to you inside of there. That's what happened, y'all. When y'all did that, walk up and ate the cracker and the blood, and you realized in your head and you confirmed it that, yeah, I'm going to eat the body of somebody and drink the blood, you became possessed, man. And you flipped out. Start chasing ghosts. You don't think it's something wrong with saying a Holy Ghost, catching a ghost. It's oxymoron. Holy Ghost. How the fuck could it be a Holy Ghost? Then when you went to church, a reverend casting a spell on you. Nina Simone came out of all that shit and wrote a song. You put a spell on me. They putting a spell on you. You don't go to no goddamn haunted house, man. You don't allow your children to sit up all night and watch scary movies. These children are not your children. They are possessed. There's something else in them. They care nothing about you being around them. They're going to curse. They don't have that in them to say, oh, wow, it's a grown-up. Oh, wow, some of the worst of us got respect, and y'all know that. Male and female, we the worst kind, but we see them older people. Nah, them kids don't give a fuck about you. They curse around you and everything. Because you accepted in the elementary school that 65 is passing here in America. You go anywhere else, China, Japan, all these other places, their school system, the educational system is 90 and better. The fuck you gonna breed if you accept a 65? And you parents know y'all don't accept that. Y'all get home and tell these kids, no, C ain't good in my house, and you yell at the kids. Y'all know y'all do that because y'all know that 65 is bullshit. But guess what? Why you yell at the children? Why don't you go approach the school system? Approach their curriculum. Approach why this system is tolerating a 65. Why do you put your child in a school that does that? Your child go through that school from 1st to 6th grade and get possessed also by other children that had just came back from a haunted house maybe over the weekend with their cracker family or something like that. Y'all understand that? Who do you think applies for the job in a haunted house? Just think of that, man. Who do you think goes to apply and say, I want to work in a haunted house? But pedophiles, killers, serial killers, demonic people. And you going in there, y'all come back out, man, and you having sex like dogs, you and your wife doing all kind of crazy shit, you and your girlfriend doing all kind of crazy shit. It's because of the church, man. Demonic possessions because of the church and the haunted houses that you sent your children to. This shit is still a trip in America. Big time thing. You could plan a big trip for 50 kids and go to the biggest haunted house. And all them kids come out fucked up. And they're going to be politicians and all that kind of shit. Y'all have to understand this. Where else could you go and this should happen? And I'll tell you. If you walking your child downtown, wherever you at, wherever you live at, your nephew, your child, your godchild, whoever you got, your son, daughter, and an old man is looking at him and waving to him to come here. And the child tries to break away from you. You say, no, I'm going to go sit with that man. And you going to ask that child, see, quick, get over here. You don't know that man, strange man, dirty old wino. Get the hell out of here. You're not going to let your child go and play as a good parent with no fucking stranger. Okay? But here's evil fair seeming. We're going to fix it up. We're going to bamboozle you through Jesus. Teach you about Christmas. Tell you that Jesus was born on November 25th. The Bible is a book about him, yet there's no mention of the word Christmas in the Bible. The whole Bible, you can't find Christmas. But Jesus was born on December 25th, and it's a revelation in there about him, or this book is about him, based on him. But there's nothing about December 25th on there, about being his birthday. Tell you about 3 wise men when he was born, going to a manger or whatever. In Revelations, they got a whole nother story about him, about a woman being chased by a dragon with a child. That's a whole nother birth of Jesus. Which one is it? Is it Revelations? Is she being chased through a wilderness by a dragon with child? Is that Jesus? Or is it Matthew? Is it the 3 wise men that came and gave him frankincense, myrrh, and what? Gold, gold, gold. Frankincense, which Muslims burn, to cast away evil spirits. Because you don't supposed to have spirits in you. You get them from haunted houses. You get them from the church. Christianity backwards is Antichrist. So you go in and you ain't gonna let your child sit on no stranger's lap. But guess what? Evil fair seeming is this. I'm gonna teach you about a thing called Christmas. Tell you Jesus was born on that day, and then we're gonna present a Satan that has claws. A Santa that has claws, and we're gonna put him in a thing called Macy's. And there's gonna be applications where you can fill out this Santa Claus job, wear a disguise, and you could be a pedophile. Because guess what now? You're in Macy's, it's Christmas time, and a white man, back in the days when we was doing it, a white man with a gold or white beard called Santa is sitting up there in his big throne, right? And you take your child. Everybody got that picture sitting on Santa's lap. Your child, your mother, or you set your child, or your parents set you and had you walk over to a stranger that they didn't know, and you sat on his lap and he fondled you. His penis got hard with a girl or a little boy sitting up on his lap. And guess what he has to do? He has to tell you to do what? Whisper in his ear what you want. That's how you get off. They sit the child down, think, and the child has to whisper in. That's romance. That's getting up close. Huh? Didn't y'all say the devil was the whisperer of evil? And he whispers something? He's a whisperer with claws and the color red that they use to represent, that they use to represent the devil. You understand? And you got fondled. Did you get possessed then? Because all of our parents took us there. Go look at your old picture sitting on Santa Claus' lap. That man penis probably hard. And they just changed him to black. That's all, like they did. Oh, Jesus ain't why the churches now we got a black Jesus. Just changing to black. Same foundation. Still doing it. Still new pictures in the 2000s of children being put on a man's lap. What kind of man wants children on their lap? What kind of man takes a job being a parole officer or a piss watcher, knowing that he has to go for the rest of his fucking life in a bathroom with men and watch their dicks and watch piss? Who the fuck does that but a pedophile? So when did your child get possessed? When did you get possessed? Are you still being possessed? In the form of a haunted house. A haunted house. Y'all understanding this? Please listen, because it shouldn't be. You should not go to no haunted house at all. Let me take a break, man. I'm going to take a small break. Be right back with y'all. Y'all, stay tuned. So yo, when them kids go through, years later, I'm going to tell you what happens. Because you put them in church so early, they got spirits running around there. So now they're what? 14, 15, sucking pussy. Your daughter sucking pussy or getting her pussy sucked. Your son somewhere out sucking some other boy's dick or getting his dick sucked or getting fucked up his ass. Right now, that's what your child is telling you when they want to be gay. This gay shit is going on, man. Where do you think it started from? You the parents. You didn't teach them this shit. You didn't teach your child this gay shit. You know good and well you ain't teach your child to be no lesbian, man. Back in the days, yeah, you would have hurt them. But I'm going to teach you the failure of that. That's where you're losing your children at. When they come out of these churches y'all sending them to, yelling at them or trying to control them, or they go crazy. You're doing it to your own child. You're doing it to your own child, trying to raise them how you was. The minute you tell them, well, back in my day, we used to do this, we used to do that, you sound like a fucking antique to them. It's 2018. Do not tell your children what you used to do growing up. It doesn't fit in this era. This is why they disconnect from you. This is why they say, Mommy, you're so old. Mommy, why are you listening to that? Mommy, why are you doing that? Why you have to pay attention. Stop trying to fit them back in your world and fit into theirs so you can know what's going on. Now, excuse me. But where y'all think this shit is starting from, man? It's starting from where you take these children. You cannot tell these children nothing about you back in the day and how you grew up and listening to all that old shit around them, because what it does is allow them to know you're far distant from them and you ain't gonna never pay them no attention. That's the mistake you're making. Because they're understanding. You keep saying this, that, and they're sitting there rolling their eyes like, it's 2018. You didn't grow up on a fucking computer like I did. And that's what y'all gotta understand, man. You buying these kids these iPhones, all that shit. They can go, that's pornography you're handing them. While they're in the room, they ain't gotta be in the street. It's just as worse now with their room door closed with an iPhone. Just as worse. Because that's where they're being taught, social media. Your children grow up and be dykes, homos. They grow up stealing, serial killers, cursing. They develop all of this bad cursing habit. Rolling their eyes, not one of that's the possession. And they sit and they want to watch scary movies all the time. Watch your child. Watch this era of child. And then they're into hot foods, chips preferably. Start eating hot foods. It's a hot food era. People loving hot food. I don't know what's going on. Loving to get home and watch these scary, scary movies and possess your soul. That's your soul you're dealing with, your chakras, your seat of peace. And you're going and scaring it, and you're giving all that energy to the energy coming out of your body, and that energy from that, what y'all seeing, that haunted and all of that, because they use 666 as the beast. That's what they use as a something not good for your reality. So you got to find out, did you do this to your child, and stop raising your children on that old shit. They don't want to hear that shit. And that's where you making a mistake. Yes, some of our methods back then was great, but you can't fit them in today. You got to get in touch with your child today. You cannot teach your children about the past. Because these children develop curses. They're telling you, suck my dick. These are females doing this. Females are doing this. Y'all understand that? Females are doing this. Telling each other to suck their dick. Come on, man. That's crazy. And y'all know that's crazy. That's out of order. That's not in the order of things. We have to get things back in order. All right? Back in order, yo. Now, let me tell you that you got powers. You got powers. And I'm going to fuck with y'all right now on this, man. Alright? I'm going to show you what to do so you can begin to adjust. And I'm going to teach y'all, I'm going to share with y'all how to use the solar superhero power that you have inside of you. I'm going to scare the shit out of you, and I'm going to be real with y'all with this, man. I'm going to show you, I'm going to show y'all that I'm the truth. I'm going to get in touch with you. I'm going to kick off 7 or 8 things that happens to you that's really superpowers. That's really magnificent, but you don't know how to identify with it. Okay? You don't know how to identify with things that I'm about to tell y'all. Alright? Sometimes you get a buzzing in your ear. You don't know what that is. It's a buzzing. Real sharp buzzing in your ear. Dr. York spoke about this. And what that buzzing is, and y'all might welcome the new information, is starships, it's crafts, aircrafts, UFOs, whatever you want it, your aliens, your guardians, your gods, your angels, Anunnaki, the solar beings, whatever, checking on you. Scanning your body, scanning your thoughts, scanning your vibes, scanning for diseases. And it's a good sign, because that means someone's in touch with you. You get this buzzing in your ear. You don't know where it comes from. Usually lasts about 20, 30 seconds. Adjust to it. Thank you. Say yes, I'm okay. Try to feel good when you hear it. Adjust to that superpower. Someone on off this planet is trying to connect to you. You understand? Someone's trying to connect to you. When you first meet somebody, here's another one. When you first meet somebody, your superpowers give off whether that person is good or bad for you right then and there. So that first impression you get of a person you just meet, if it didn't hit you, all that, that's not a good person for you. Use that first impression. Roll with it. That's your superpower telling you something. You don't have to think. You know when you get this feeling or vibe and you think of something and you go, man, I don't want to go, man. These motherfuckers party every time I go somewhere with them, boom. And then you go. Something happened, everything happened wrong, and the first thing you said, man, I started not to go. I knew I shouldn't have. Yes, you did. That was your superpower, but you ignored it. Your superpowers do things for you. You ignore your first thought all the time, and that's the strongest. All right? That's the strongest. Okay, so when you meet somebody and you get that immediate good feeling, then that means they're for you. You're supposed to meet that person and get that immediate good feeling. All right? Some of you are losing sync with today's rap music. You used to like rap music, but the superhero in you is building, and your tolerance for idiotic shit or dumb shit or shit that can't put you on a peaceful path is low. So you don't like a lot of today's rap music. You'll find yourself listening to old school rap music. And that's because you're trying to readjust to peace. And rap music is not peaceful. Certain rap music is. You got your, what you call conscious rappers. But on whole, you're not feeling this music. You're disconnecting from rap music. Not that you want to. You're into hip hop. It's you. You claim it. But you don't like what's going on today. Can't really listen to it. All right? I'm trying to tell you what that is you want to adjust out of the rhythm of today. Okay? You're claustrophobic. All right? You can't be locked up. You're one of them people don't like to be in elevators, don't like to do all that, and that's because you're universal. Think of the universe where you're from. You spread out everywhere. So once something closes you in, you don't like it. Airplane, claustrophobic, whatever. I don't care where it is. Elevator. What you do in that position, 10 seconds, 20 seconds, you got to be in an elevator, plane, or wherever, it's a phobia for you to be because you're closed in, is to jump inside of your mind. Jump inside of your mind with a thought so peaceful that by the time your floor get there, somebody got to snap you out of it. Yo, what are you doing? And you're off the elevator. You didn't even feel it. Control it. You didn't even feel it, but you're claustrophobic because you're from the universe 9 times out of 10. All right? Now, let's get down to business. All right? Let's get down to the real deal. All right? Listen to more calm music. That's what you can do. Listen to more calm music and all that kind of stuff and get ready, you know what I'm saying, to be receptive. No TV rays, no cell phone down a lot. Start putting that stuff down so you can get in touch with the superhero in you. You understand what I'm saying? All right? Check it out. Y'all ready? This is the one. Let me tell y'all something, and I want y'all to listen to me good. Listen to me good and feel me. Feel me. Your car keys and your house keys, or either one. What do you think the reason is that you keep misplacing them and you know you're not misplacing them? Think of what I'm saying. You always missing your car keys or your house keys. You're looking all around. You know where you put them. You know where you put them. And you can't find your keys for that 5-10 minutes. Right? That's because they took them. And you know they took them. You know somebody took them. You sit there like, man, what the fuck? Where my keys? Are they right here? I don't put my keys but 2 places. Right here. I did this. You're backtracking. You're doing all of this. And you stop. And you go, man, what the fuck is going on? You know you feel something. You feel somebody there. That is them. Solar beings, extraterrestrials, whatever, fucking with you. I'm telling you something, for real. They're letting you know they're around. They're here. And then guess what? You go backtrack, keys is right there. You know goddamn well you looked at that spot. Don't fool yourself. You're not crazy. Apex is here to teach y'all what's going on. They're making contact with you. It's a good thing. They drive your ass crazy for a minute. Have you cursing in the room or cursing looking for your car keys or in your pocketbook this. You might even call somebody. My keys over there. And then your keys turn up. Them fucking keys wasn't there. Aliens came back and placed them back. I'm telling you, it sounds crazy. Aliens took your car keys, meaning higher beings, angels or whatever. It's a good thing. It wants you to know that they're in contact with you. So don't think you're bugging out when you know good and well you didn't lose your keys or this when you see something and, man, wait a minute, I'm in my motherfucking room. I just moved this here. How did this get here? They're fucking with you. That's what's really going on. What you really think and you know somebody's there, they're there. When something feels like it's tapping your foot at night, just a little tap, and you shake your foot or you know something tapped your foot. Usually the right one. But you know something tapped you. That's them. Soft tap, that's the aliens. That's the angels. Let me not scare you. That's the angels. That's a good thing. You understand that? But y'all don't play with me. You know about this key thing. That key thing ain't no joke. They fucks with you. You be in your house going crazy. Now, how do you know it's somebody else? Because if you want to get in touch with your superhero, you know what you do? Car people that got cars. You come out, get in that car. That's when you start talking. You get right in your car in the morning, in the AM usually. Take that breath, and whatever y'all do your cross, start talking to Jesus, but you start talking to your car or somebody. Hey, what's up to your car? Hey, baby, you gonna get me where I gotta go? And you feel it's somebody there. You really feel it's somebody there, because it is. It's elements. The car's elements, they got life. Plants got life. And you make the connection. Don't let nobody tell you different. You're not crazy. You know you do this. You talk to yourself in your car. You talk to your car. Come on, get me where I gotta go. And you know good and well, if you talk to her right, she'll get you there. And something tells you that car wasn't supposed to make it today, but I talked to her. You talk to your boo. Somebody else would have drove it, they would have fucked up. Trust me, because your energy is now in that car, and that car vibing with you just like your pet. Y'all think I'm crazy? Y'all go ahead and call me crazy. But y'all get in your car and you begin to talk. Tell the truth. Talk to yourself in your car. That's a good thing. It's letting you know that you're used to having a communication with something else unseen, not from this world. You're trying to make contact. That's what you're trying to do. You're trying to make contact. Talk to me. So, yo, I'm going to wrap this one up. I ain't going to go too long. Just a few things I wanted to get in with y'all.